everyone. I hope you're doing well. Today is actually morning. It's after 8 and we just finished eating breakfast, including all the kids too. And this time they've been waking up very early, fairly early, around 7 a.m. and the main reason is because we now put them to bed at 7:30. We have made that decision and it has been such a big changer for us, because for me, I sleep around 9 and I wake up at 6 o'clock because my husband and I, we read the Bible from 6 o'clock to 7:10, and that time Michael is awake. And it's been going well, but I'm just surprised on how they're waking very early. Anyway guys, as you guys see, I'm not ready for the day. Today's surprise, I've been boasting about this pregnancy, talking about how it's treating me well. Today things turned a little bit. I woke up very nauseated. I don't know if it was hunger, but I wanted to throw up. My mouth was producing too much saliva, like it was that crazy. But I ate and now I'm feeling a little better. Surprisingly, I got sick. And also I see myself, I'm thinking that this baby is a boy. I know, this is why I'm having the same love for bananas as I did when I was pregnant with the twins. You guys know that I love bananas, but the pregnancy of the twins elevated that love to another level. This one baby, I'm loving banana again. So I mean, I'm gonna be called a boy mom, I guess. But what is that? So yeah, I just wanted to make this intro while I was still in the moment, while I was still feeling that, so that I can tell you guys how I'm feeling. Yeah, let me go and get ready for the day. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to sleep now or if I'm gonna continue this vlog tomorrow, but I just wanted to make this intro while I was still feeling what I was feeling in the moment, so that I don't forget. So yeah, I'm how many weeks? Possibly 4 weeks or 5 weeks for possibly. I still haven't seen the doctor yet. The cramping went down a little bit, so I did not go to the doctor as yet. I should be going soon. Learning fat, circle time next to learning fat. So you guys, this is the book that we are studying today. And last time when we started it, the boys were not gripping pencils well, but I don't even think that they are that ready. But this book is age 3+ years, so it teaches them to write both uppercase and lowercase. So it's gonna be like that. The whole book is gonna be like, so now it's time to teach them to write, and let's see how this is gonna go. I'm not very optimistic because they still wobble around when it comes to writing, but you know what, it's better to start now so that they can get used to it. And this one is Caleb's, Mr. Caleb's. Caleb, no, we're not writing with those ones. Those ones are way too easy for you guys.
I like this one.
Yes, we're gonna learn a new one. That one is for, you've been using it for a while now. It's time to graduate.
I want to green.
Yeah, write this one.
My turn, my turn.
Yeah, he hold the pencil better than he did before, so he's able to write. Yeah, you can do it, baby. You do it?
Good job, Joshua.
Yeah, he's
your turn, Caleb.
Yeah, I'm proud of how he's wielding the pencil.
Caleb's turn.
It's Caleb's turn.
And then there's Caleb. Caleb's still working with the penmanship. Oh, you're holding it better than I thought.
Right here.
No?
That's okay, let him do it, baby.
Okay.
No? Go on, down, and across.
Mikey, that's not auntie. Seriously, that's not auntie. Say hi, grandma. Mikey, say hi, grandma. Mikey, come and say hi, grandma. Say hi, grandma. He's messing with grandma. That's not auntie. That's grandma. Say hi, grandma. No. Mikey, that's not funny. Mikey, seriously.
Mommy.
Huh?
Mommy.
Huh? That's not auntie, that's grandma. When he messes with grandma, it's funny. That's not auntie, that's grandma. Hey guys, I'm here chilling in the bedroom. I'm feeling so much better. I went outside to get a lot of fresh air. I was with the kids, all the kids, and then I chilled out with my car. It's so funny when he's talking to grandma. Okay, he knows grandma is grandma, and then he'll say hi auntie just to spite and mess with grandma. It's always funny when he does that. So I'm here guys. I don't know if today I'm going to be doing more things like editing. I decided to edit my videos for some time because I've been having a lot of free time. Since I spend more time in the bed, I've been just like deciding just like, you know what, let me just edit my videos while I'm lying down. So I'm gonna be editing and just working hard this year. And by the way, a lot of you have asked me now, not a lot of you, some of you have asked me now, are you guys gonna get a bigger car for new baby? Since now the new baby won't be fitting in the truck and stuff. The answer is we don't think so yet. After living here, I noticed that we don't use the car as much. That we've talked about this in another channel, but when it comes to financing a car or getting a new car, I've noticed that people here believe in getting a car big time, but America provides a way that you don't necessarily need a car. There are a lot of public transportation where we live, and not only that, there's just like 5 minutes away we are, there's a rental car there, and I barely go outside. We barely go outside. And also I've mentioned many times that in our culture you don't take the newborn outside for at least 6 months, and we stand by that rule. So when is the first 6 months of birth, I stay in the house with a newborn. And not only that, I don't accept a lot of visitors with a newborn. And since the baby is gonna be born in the fall, Lord willing, that's gonna be the time when you're getting into winter, and therefore it's a lot of viruses going around. We don't take the baby outside, number one. Number two, we don't accept a lot of visitors. So the answer is no. For at least over a year, the answer is no. Maybe in the future that could change based on our circumstances, but for now we're not gonna get a new car. If we need appointments, we can fit in the truck, and after the baby is born we can hire a van and then bring the baby home and stay with the baby for the next 6 months. If the baby needs some checkups, for example the 6 months checkup with the pediatrician, we can always hire that. Or if Nana and Papa are home, we can take the baby in the truck and with the rear facing, and then us, we can take the baby to the clinic, to the pediatrician with my husband. So as I grow up, I noticed that there are places a car is not a must. And I don't know, maybe because I'm from Botswana, I'm from Africa, where a lot of people don't have cars, and I've learned a lot. I'm glad that I grew up in that kind of environment, because it has made me see that I'm not weird for not having a car. I'm not weird for not owning a car, not financing a car, because here a lot of people, if you don't know, they don't buy the car cash. They finance the car, they get it through a loan, and then a car is something that actually depreciates, meaning that you lose value every time that car moves. You are losing value from that car. And I feel like a car is overrated, and I know this is an unpopular opinion, and if you are watching my channel for a long time now, you know that when it comes to financing a lot of things, whether it's a house, whether it's a car, whether it's anything, I've really learned a lot. And I'm someone that, if you don't know, we are building a house back in my country, and we are building it from the pocket. And right now we're still looking at other ways that you can get houses here and all that stuff, but we are not under pressure to live with the Jones. And after the pandemic and after a lot of things, we have learned that what is more valuable is to be happy, stay out of debt, because life is short to be like dealing with paying banks and stuff. But instead, it's better to just live your life like freely as you can. And I'm weird like that, but you know what? Life without debt is life that we love, and we don't want to be financing it. If we ever gonna get a car, it's going to be a used car. Someone may say, well, a used car, it needs a lot of maintenance. We don't go out a lot, so it's going to depend. But for now, no car, no something like that. We're just gonna continue living our easy life, simple life, and just continue life the way that we are. I've learned a lot, and I'm glad. Sometimes I'm happy that I grew up from a poor side of the family and not the commercialism type of family. And I've learned a lot to really set the boundaries. It's not about making my neighbor happy. And you know what? Let me rant on this. One thing that I've learned here, whether through influencer marketing, whether it's through everything, people do things for the neighbors or for the friends or someone. I'll be getting a bigger house just so that my friends or my co-workers at work, they'll be like, oh, she's getting a house, but they don't understand how much is the property tax for that house, and not only how much the property tax is, how much is the mortgage for that house, how much is the maintenance for that house, but so that I can please my co-workers. And not only that, as a YouTuber myself, I've mentioned that YouTube is such a good job that actually can pay you good. The same thing, as a YouTuber, I'm expected to live in that white painted house that looks very beautiful with high ceiling, and then with all that stuff, and just living up to the YouTubers. You know what? I told myself that I refuse, even if I'm not like living that life. I've learned a lot, and I've learned a lot through the Bible. I thank God for sure for my Bible reading, and God has really made me realize that, you know what is more important? Living for God, pleasing God, reading the word of God, praying, and then if we have that extra money, blessing someone else, helping them start a job, or helping them with the money that you have. I don't need to have the house that people are like, oh my goodness, while I pay like thousands and thousands of property tax on it. I've learned a lot, so I don't really do that. So that's okay. I know I went on the rabbit hole, but that's the main reason as to why we don't think we're gonna get a house. A car, at least until after 6 months of that time, and then after the baby's born, 6 months stay in the house. They don't go outside for pretty much most of their lives, and then after 6 months we take them out of the house. It's been our custom. Let me know in the comments if you are from Africa, if you can relate to that custom. You will never see a newborn at the grocery store. In our culture, you'll never see a newborn go outside. You'll never see a lot of visitors see a newborn until at the 6 months mark. It has always been our culture, so we've kept it with Michael. We have kind of kept it with the twins, but the twins, we kind of failed it a little bit, but with Michael we kind of kept it. And with the newborn, it's gonna be the same tradition. 6 months, stay in the house and nourish the baby in the house, and let them build that strong immune system, and let them really get strong to go into the outside world. And I love that culture, and as a result, we don't need a car, because you're not gonna be seeing me doing a lot of vlogs. I was telling my husband that we need to actually go outside more right now when I'm pregnant, because the moment I get the baby, I'm starting to be cooped in the house for at least 6 months. So yeah, I hope that explains why I'm not getting a car. This should have been 1 minute explanation, but it looks like it's gonna be 7 minutes explanation. But you know what? That's the joy of watching me. Yes, guess what? Check what I'm eating. Butternut squash in it, chicken breast, burrito, made by my hubby, of course. Wow.